FlexStyle, our first powerful hair dryer and multi-styling tool.
For trying a new thing hair. For this used to take so long hair.
For embracing and loving this hair.
For ready to rock the world hair.
For every style and all hair types. For all hair kind, Shark FlexStyle.
You've never seen anything like it because there is nothing else like it. This is your blow dryer right here. A design that is so sleek, but wait until you try it. The power of this is so incredible. But not only that, as we get a little bit closer on that shot, look at that. Look at how sleek it is. It actually then will also pivot straight up because this is designed to prevent any kind of heat damage in the way it is done. It is completely adjustable in terms of heat, in terms of speed. It has a cool shot on it, but then the magic happens when you tip this up because then you add all these other attachments. So now, yes, you are blow drying your hair. If you want to blow it out straight, you can do that. If you want to style it, you can do that. If you want to add curls, you can do that. We're going to give you everything you need to do that. But it is the design of this that you have never seen anything like. It is not a rotating brush. I know you've seen those. This actually takes the air, I don't even know how to say it. It wraps the hair around it. Almost just the air gently brings it around, pulls it around, and then when you take it off, you're gonna have either straight hair if you want it because you're getting the paddle right here. You can either have straight hair if you want it to be a nice larger curl. You can do larger curls. And then we also have everything you need to do the smaller curls as well. $299.99, 5 flex payments, free shipping and handling. What you're getting right here today is $80 worth of extras only here at HSN. You even get the travel bag because you will not leave home without it. Antonia Gable is joining us. She is a TV personality that is joining us.
Yes.
You've done your own hair and makeup for years and years. We all know that it has to look good. But
yes,
never have we had tools like this.
No, this would have saved me so much time, so much money. This has 58 million views on TikTok. It is so popular for a very good reason. I'm gonna go through all of that with you. It practically replaces every hair tool you have right now. All your styling brushes, you're getting that with this. Your flat iron, you've got that, it does that. Your curling iron, it does that, and it does it with damp hair. And you're not using a hot iron that could fry your hair and cause heat damage. This was actually designed to prevent heat damage. How is that? Well, it basically measures the temperature of the tool at 1,000 times per second, preventing it from getting too hot. It regulates the heat. It stays consistent. The curling iron is just incredible. The AutoWrap Curler, I should say, because it's not an iron. You're not going to burn your neck on accident when you turn to the side. You're not going to accidentally leave it on.
I mean, that's what's so shocking. It's done with hot air, and the way that it wraps around, I kept thinking, oh, it's got to move. It's got to, you know, it's not. It's the air brings it and wraps it around and dries it, and then you get these beautiful curls if you want the curls.
Exactly. And then we've got the different styling brushes. Right now we are looking at Colette. She has thin but kind of a wavy hair. She says it can get frizzy. So she is using the oval brush to add shine, to defrizz, and to add volume. How is that with a brush? We're not talking about products that are in her hair. We're talking about a brush with 2 different types of bristles. You've got the long white bristles that will detangle and comb through your hair. And then we've got the short black bristles that will add shine, smooth your hair. Nadia right now has thin, curly, and frizzy hair, but look how smooth and sleek and shiny. She's using the paddle brush, and she's going at a downward motion, right? She's holding the ends of her hair to create a little bit of tension, and that's what gives you that smooth, straight, sleek look that you're gonna get better and with less damage than a flat iron.
Right, because a flat iron's gonna take that and press it in between 2 hot plates. And even on short hair, this works beautifully.
This is Amanda. She has thin.
See, look at how it grabs it, right? The hair wants to wrap around it.
It's magical. She has thin but stick straight hair, but not right now. How adorable is this? And it is so gentle. You can see what she does. She grabs a little strand. I'll even demonstrate for you right now because it's just taking half an inch to an inch of hair.
Right.
And you just dangle it. You almost kind of tease the rod, okay? And you turn it on. You've got full heat. You've got full airflow. And you just hold it to the side, let it grab it. That's all you do. Bring it to your head. No twisting, no turning. It's just hot air. And it's about 10 seconds of heat. And then you hit this cool shot button right here. That is the magical button. It is going to set your style so that it lasts for days. When you do a blowout, you know, you might go pay a ton of money for a blowout, then going outside in Florida, instantly your hair is just ruined. You don't have to pay for an expensive blowout. You can do it yourself with this because this is also a blow dryer. But, you know, again, you can curl with damp hair, so you're styling and drying at the same time.
Way faster.
Saving you so much time. This is sleek. It is compact. It is so light, but it is so powerful, and it's so easy to use. This lever, you just push down, and it is so smooth how it glides into, you know, it flexes into a traditional blow dryer.
What I'd love to do is stay right here so that you guys, we're gonna take you through all the brushes, okay? You cannot believe what you're getting in this configuration. You will use this bag because you're gonna fill this bag up with everything. So, Antonia, take us through what we get because I want you to, as we go through, explain what makes each brush so individual and the curling attachments as well. I love this. I love that it is completely adjustable. Not only adjustable, it is great looking, so lightweight too, because a lot of those dryers are big, they are bulky, and just trying to hold them up.
The struggle is real.
Trying to hold them up and master the brush all at the same time. Everything attaches to one thing now, and that's all you have to do.
That's all you need. It is so perfect to travel with. In fact, you don't want to leave home without this because this is everything you'll
never
need.
use another hotel blow dryer again. You will never do it.
I'm staying in one now, and I turned because I left this here, and the cord was this big. This is 8 feet, okay? You can multitask. We know we all have busy lives. You're doing things at the same time, doing your hair, you're styling and drying. You've got the oval brush that you're gonna get. And every single attachment has a cool location. What does that mean? This is not gonna get hot. This is your cool touch knob. This is what you can use to hold on to as you're styling. This is what you touch to grab it when you want to remove it. Every single brush.
So what would I use that for?
Okay, longer hair, this is perfect for. It's going to give you the volume, add bounce. The more volume, you want, you know, to lift it up away from the root. That's how you get tons of volume. But with every single brush, again, you've got the 2 different types of bristles that are going to detangle. They're going to defrizz. They're going to add volume and shine, which means you don't have to add a bunch of products to your hair. That saves you money because we all, you know, have spent money on products to prevent heat damage, to add shine, to add volume, to defrizz. So you're getting the bristles with each of these brushes that do that for you. This round brush is fantastic for shorter hair. You can use it on your bangs. And, you know, if you have longer hair, you can use it to curl your hair under, or if you want to do a little flip out. And again, lifting it up and away from the root will add good volume, especially for medium length hair. This paddle brush, this is your straightener here. This is giving you that sleek, straight look. We saw Nadia, who's got thin, frizzy, curly hair. It is gorgeous. And look how shiny and smooth it is. You just go in a downward motion.
You are just brushing your hair. You're drying it. You're straightening it. And defrizzing it all at the same time.
It takes me 10 minutes. It used to take me 40. I'd get up at 1 a.m. to do a morning show, and my hair had to look good for 5 hours. It did not. Commercial breaks, thank goodness, existed, and I could fix it in between. I don't have to do that now. It lasts all day long.
And again, you know, these are the different ways that you're going to be able, that is that paddle brush again. That is the one that's going to add the straightness. That's the one that's going to really give you that sleek look if you want. You don't have to use that flat iron. No more. Let your blow dryer do all of that now because this is a blow dryer styler. So it is going to do everything that before you had to buy all these different things. My God, I can't even tell you. Got a whole complete list of things. But again, not only are you going to get all those brushes, but then you're going to get your curlers as well. So if you want a curly, that's what you're going to use right there. See? And again, if you're thinking, does it roll? Is it rolling and catching it on there? It's not. The way that the air comes out of it, it actually, it just takes the air and gently, and I do mean gently, very gently wraps it around the rod and dries it. And it's amazing. Look, it's the craziest thing. Antonia, I've never seen or experienced anything
I'm going to
like
demonstrate
it.
for you. I am sitting down. I've grabbed about 1/2 inch of hair, and I just held it out, kind of dangled it, and you let the rod grab it. It suctions it, but not so tight that it's pulling. It doesn't hurt. It actually kind of tickles. It feels magical. You hold it on the high airflow and high heat for 10 seconds, okay? That's all you have to do. And then to set your style, to have this last all day, you hit this cool button. And what that does is that really seals the cuticle, shuts it down, and it locks in your style. Watch how gentle this works. I'm gonna shut it off. I don't have to do anything. And look how tight and shiny and smooth that curl is. It's so fun. You've got 2 different sizes. Now I'm using the 1¼ inch barrel, and that's the larger barrel. If you don't want it to be this tight when your ringlet comes down, you can put your fingers through it, loosen it up so that it ends up with this type of style. We also have the more narrow barrels, and that'll give you a tighter curl as well. And if you want to loosen that up, you can do that with your fingers or brush right through it. Your hair is being dried with hot air. It's not being fried with a curling iron.
Exactly. And you know what? If you have been out to some of these stores, and if you bought a paddle brush, you know what you paid for that. You bought the big round brush, you know what you paid for that. You bought the regular round brush, you know what you paid for that. Then, of course, these are for curling. So now you're talking about getting flat irons, you're talking about curling irons. And this is actually a focuser. So if you actually want to focus the stream right on a certain part of your hair, you can do that as well. Everything about this is so simple, it is so easy. But I think what you're really gonna find about it is that it's so gentle. I think that was the most shocking part when I was using it, is it's not a harsh thing like when you use a flat iron or when you use a curling iron, and you just feel like, man, I'm just burning the living daylights out of my hair.
Our poor hair, we've done enough damage. I color mine. I don't need to do any more damage.
I don't want to feel like I'm about, when I take that curling iron away, that the hair is going to come with it. It is a very gentle way to be able to curl your hair. Again, this brush does not go round and round, okay?
No.
It does not. It actually is the air from the blow dryer that is bringing it in and wrapping it around. It is gentle, it is amazing.
Yeah, it does all the work for you.
It does all the work for you.
You're not gonna have sore arms when you use this.
Yeah, and it's
small,
very lightweight
it's
too.
Sleek,
you know,
very light.
None of those great big, huge blow dryers that are so big, so bulky, so annoying, and very hard to deal with because you gotta manage the blow dryer and then either a brush or a tool or whatever it might be.
And they're heavy,
look at
but
her
they
hair.
get too hot.
Okay, I think you can really see right here how it just wraps around. Look,
it grabs
it's almost like a little magnet. You know, it's so crazy.
Absolutely, yes, that's a great analogy. It is, it's really, really gentle. She just gently glides it out to release. It's not pulling. You're not losing hair over this. And again, this was designed, as powerful as it is, it's not gonna get too hot because it was designed to prevent heat damage. So the technology known as Quanda in this is measuring the air temperature at 1,000 times per second, meaning that FlexStyle is not gonna get hotter and hotter and hotter as you're using it. A traditional blow dryer does that. I usually have to blast the air conditioner, Alice, when I have to blow dry my hair with an old blow dryer because it just gets so hot. My head gets hot,
some of them
I
overheat
sweat,
and turn themselves off.
and then they die, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you how to keep this lasting a lifetime, okay? You wanna once a week pull the hair out of the brushes so you've got the air continuing to flow through and get your best style, your best hair life ever. And then you want to, once a month, you're gonna take the cover off this filter here, and it's right down below. Basically, you pull this off.
Here at the bottom.
Of course, yeah. And you take your finger and a old toothbrush if you want, and just wipe off the debris and put the cover back on. This is gonna make it last a lifetime.
And it's an absolutely beautiful design. Look how sleek this is. Again, you'll use it like a wand when you want to do the attachments. If you want to add curl, if you want to straighten your hair, you can do all the above. We're gonna give you, again, an additional $80 worth of attachments so that you can get a larger curl, you can get a smaller curl. If you want to use that paddle, you're going to get a nice, beautiful, straight look. If you want more volume, we're going to give you the big round brush, and we're going to give you the more medium-sized brush. So you will have every single choice that you could possibly imagine so that you can do anything you want with your hair, because you know what, we get a little bored doing it the same way every day. But everything fits in your case, that's included as well. Do this, get it home and try it. You have never experienced anything like it. It is life-changing. It is absolutely gonna change. Every morning we get up, we blow dry our hair, we burn the devil out of it.
Yes.
And then we add a little, you know, heat on top of that with our flat irons and our curlers and the round spinning brushes. I'm always afraid that my hair is going to get caught in those things.
Well, they can with others.
This is going to be so gentle. It is just your air. And if you want to keep it, for example, on a very low speed, you can do that, because you adjust if I want it on, if I want it, the fan, low, medium, high, or even the heat, which I love being able to adjust the heat, low, medium, high. So I used it on the low heat for my hair, and it was just like, it actually felt great.
Yeah,
I
can
tell you
imagine.
the truth. It was almost soothing.
Well, and the airflow is so precise here. We're going to show you how this technology works. We've got a demonstration here. This is not an animation. This is the real deal. You see the FlexStyle holding up that ping pong ball. That is how specific that airflow is, whether it is low, medium, or high. We have a style guide, by the way, that comes with this. It's very thin because it is straight to the point. Step-by-step guide for every hair type. This is for all hair kind, for thickness, for length, you name it. We take you step by step with every single tool and tell you how it will work on your specific hair. You don't have to memorize this. In fact, if you leave the house without it, all you have to do, don't leave without this, take your phone and you're gonna put the camera on this QR code. This takes you to that guide. It takes you to all the videos. We have so many videos. I love that you did that. Isn't that incredible?
Because I'm going to tell you, when you get this home, you know, at first I was like, this is so different. This is so different than anything you've ever used. Watch the videos, because when you watch the videos, then you're going to completely understand, okay, what you're supposed to do. And you know, most of us are visual. I want to see it done. It's kind of like right now, watching the girls, let's walk back over there, watching them do it. Now I understand what I need to do when I want to get, for example, I wasn't quite sure how to use the paddle brush. Now I see. I just brush my hair.
Okay, let me ask you, what hair type do you have? Is it thick, thin?
I have coarse.
Coarse, okay. What you want to do is you're going to have, with each of these girls, they have different types of hair. Colette is going to have her heat on medium. She's got thin hair that has a little wave to it, and the airflow is actually going to be lower instead of higher. If you have thick hair, you want to bump up that heat so that it dries faster, and you're going to prevent frizzing.
Look at that. Look at
gorgeous.
Look at how pretty.
You can see a kink in the back here, but in the front, it's shiny and
just
smooth.
Beautiful and just very graceful. You know, a lot of times I think when you use some of these other tools, you get a very harsh kind of look. And you know, one way I found that it was a little easier for me to do is to clip it up. Clip up my hair.
Section your hair.
Yes, section your hair.
And you want to do
that. And then just do the bottom, and then just keep letting a little bit more down. So this is going to be the biggest barrel. So that one is going to give you kind of graceful waves.
This is our oval. It's going to give you lots of volume.
Okay, now
all of these can add volume if you go up and away from the root. But Nadia here has thin, frizzy, curly hair. Right now, it's super shiny.
You have curly hair.
Okay. And she's got it going down in a downward motion to have tension so she can add that straight, sleek look.
And you know that when you're watching her, it couldn't be easier. All you're doing is she's just slowly brushing her hair. And I think you said that you get better results with when it's a little bit wet.
Yes, you do, especially with the curler.
Can I still use my products if I want to?
You can add your products. Get out of the shower, towel dry your hair, add your products, and then get to work so that you can get out the door and enjoy your day and not spend hours doing your hair. Let me tell you, your coworker.
I just want to feel the.
Now you feel the heat, but touch the back. There's a cool spot that's where you can actually remove that. It does not get hot.
Not at all. Not at all. But it's very gentle.
Yes.
I mean, some of the dryers almost like tsunamis.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. It sounds like a jet engine, but it is very gentle.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to use. I wanted to tell you.
Wow, that's pretty.
Bobby Ray Carter. 40 years she's had the same hairstyle. She said, I can't curl my hair. I can't figure it out, the left to the right. We have that figured out for you. You're gonna have a left and a right barrel. You don't have to think about it. Amanda here is curling her hair.
This is the coolest thing you will ever see. Because see how it's wrapping around? It is just the air that is wrapping it around there. And I love that because there are some of the others that sucked your hair in.
And you can't get it back.
And then I was like,
oh my God. Give it up.
Yeah.
Or cut it out,
and if you ever had that,
or you
stick
can
in
hear
there,
it sizzling.
It was a little scary.
Well, and listen to the power of this.
Look.
You're not gonna burn yourself. You're not gonna leave this plugged in. Have you ever left the house with a curling iron plugged in and went, oh my gosh, I gotta go back home? You're not gonna accidentally leave this plugged in. You've got plenty of cord.
But look at this curl. I'm sorry. I have to put my little finger through this. Look at this curl. Look at that curl.
Yeah.
It is
she has thick, straight hair, and it's thin. But it is curling for her, and it looks adorable. It's great for all lengths,
and you know what?
all
it's
hair
just
types.
More natural looking than a lot of times you get a little crimp or something when you're doing, you know, some of the irons.
Hair. Yeah.
Okay, you've got to try this. Just try it. You have 30 days to experience it. If you don't love it, you are welcome to return it. You are going to go, oh my God, I've never experienced anything like this. I know that our good friend Sarah tried this, and let me tell you, it was watching the transformation of her hair was absolutely incredible.
Yeah,
because all she did, right? So she dried it a little bit first, right? With the oval brush, I think. And then?
Yeah, she towel dries it here. She puts in a little bit of product as well, which you absolutely can do, and that's gonna help hold your style as well. But like I mentioned, you don't have to put any product, or you could put very little because of the bristles on this brush. The technology, it was made to defrizz, to add shine, to add volume, and here she is curling, and it's so quick. She didn't have to have a fully dry head of hair.
Okay.
And the ringlets.
The ringlets. But see, this is because I watched this video. I actually watched this a couple of days ago. And I was like, how is she doing that? How is it happening? And you won't get it till you get it home. But once you get it home, what you're gonna understand is it does it itself. And everybody kept saying that. You told me that. It does it itself. It does it itself. It's like, I don't see how that works. And then you try it and you understand. It does it itself. It's the air flow that brings the hair in. Also, I want you to point out how to use these because there is a way, a specific way that you have to use these or they won't work right. Yes. There is a left and a right. So they're actually marked with arrows. Do you see that?
There's on the top here.
Do you see the arrows there?
Yes.
So what the
Tells
arrow?
You which way to go.
So is the air moving this way?
The left. So this is the left barrel, this is the right. So basically, the style right now is to have it go away from your face. You can have it go toward your face if you want. Just switch these up, not to complicate it. But you can do any kind of style. I've got a 14-year-old daughter, and I have to constantly grab this bag from her, you know, because she is just in love with this. But if you want to get funky, she's like, Mom, you don't have to change the barrel, you just do this. And you can have, it's fun. I never had fun doing my hair. It was a chore, it took forever. It was hot, had, you know, too many products, cost me too much money. It's totally been life-changing. It really has been, especially for Bobby Ray Carter. 40 years, and she now curls her hair.
And one of my favorite parts about this is it's designed to prevent heat damage. because you think about what you're doing every single day when you blow dry your hair. This is designed to prevent heat damage. It is designed to be everything that you need. You do not have to buy the brushes anymore. You do not have to buy the curling irons or the flat irons or anything else. This is it, all of it under $300 to $100. You're getting $80 worth of extras. If you would like to do our bonus buy, if you buy our today's special, I'm gonna walk right over here and give you a little oh, I thought that was our, is that our, yes it is. It is our beauty
products,
box.
yes.
Yeah. So we're also doing a very special beauty box that you can take $5 off if you buy our today's special. It includes a wet brush, has all kinds of goodies for you. So if you would like to do that, Lancome's in here. Oops, sorry about that. It's an $85 value that you can get for $20. I would absolutely stock up on those. But if you, again, buy our today's special, you get $5 off of that. One more time, what I'd love to do is have Antonia walk us through the system. What makes this so different? It is absolutely different from anything you have ever tried in your life. I can guarantee that.
Well, you're not gonna see another tool on the market flex, like the FlexStyle. So it goes from an air styler to an air dryer. So you're styling and drying at the same time, saving you time, saving you money on hair products because we've got brushes with 2 different types of bristles that were created to defrizz, to add shine, to add volume, to detangle, give you that sleek, straight, smooth look instead of having to fry your hair with a flat iron. You're getting some barrels, 2 types of barrels, 2 sizes. They tell you which side you need to use them on. You curl the left with the left, the right with the right, and you're using hot air. You're getting volume with the oval brush. You've got a round brush. It's for every type of hair, every length, every thickness. It's just incredible, and it basically replaces everything you have right now, but it helps prevent heat damage. You're damaging your hair with all those other tools.
And you know, the nice part about this, again, is you can do this. It is so simple and easy to be able to use it. Listen, over 4,100 already ordered today, over a third of our quantity gone, fast approaching almost half. So please, if you'd like to try it, make sure you order it early. I think you're going to love it. It really is something that is so unique. We are so just delighted to be able to bring it to you here at such an incredible value. Back at 2 p.m. today.
Yes,
all right,
for sure, with Bobby Ray Carter. If you've never seen her with curly hair, and I know you haven't, you gotta see that.
It's gonna be so much fun. Thank you so much, Antonia, for being with us. And we do have some